Around 11 midnight, 11 in the night, 12 midnight, on Saturday, election day, in the Osun election, the upload of original form EC8A stopped. Now, there are allegations that INEC gave instruction that it should be stopped. And so, they say Davido now threatened that he would involve Donald Trump. And so, INEC had to change their mind and continue to allow the upload of results. That is what is out there. But is that what really happened? We need to know, because this Osun election is an eye-opener for the rest of us as to what will happen in the 2027 presidential election. That's about 5 months away. It's an eye-opener. So everything we need to understand about the Osun election, we must understand it very well so that there is no mistake. Why was upload of election results momentarily stopped, and why did it continue? Was it because Davido threatened to call Donald Trump? What happened? I'll tell you this. The people in power came face to face with the power of the people. The people of Osun State rose to defend Governor Adeleke. Governor Adeleke must not forget that. Nigerians must not forget that. On top of it all, and this is where we need to be attentive, VoteWatch, Ballot Watch were two solutions that saved that election. Yes, we worked behind the scenes, but we saved that election. And it is good for the whole world to know it. It is good for the whole Nigeria to know it, because Davido already knows it. Adeleke already knows it. Why he did not acknowledge VoteWatch or Ballot Watch, I don't know. Why he is trying to give the credit that is due to the people to Tinubu, I don't know. But Nigerians must realize it. VoteWatch saved Osun election. How did it happen? At the point when instruction was given for the Osun election upload to be paused by whoever, whether it was a glitch, whether it was not a glitch, because it will come out now and start giving all manner of explanation. As at that point, the original results from the polling unit were already available on the Ballot Watch NG website. We already had it. VoteWatch just simply presented it. When they saw that the results were already out, there was nothing else they can do. Their hands were tied. And what they now decided was to allow for the elections to continue. They saw that they had lost. Add on top of that, the people started mobilizing. And people started gathering at the collation centers. This is the upgrade that I spoke about earlier when I said the Kwankwasia model needs an upgrade, an AI upgrade. This was the upgrade. When you put VoteWatch on top of that Kwankwasia model, then it becomes up to date. It becomes powerful enough to stop even an AI rigging system. Now, AI rigging, Tinubu or APC being one do. But the people rose. They implemented the Kwankwasia model, updated with technology, with VoteWatch and APC, INEC, police, everybody became overwhelmed. That is the output that we see today. So even though a Governor Adeleke comes out to now be saying, Tinubu, thank you, Tinubu, thank you, does anybody have any doubt that Tinubu did not in any way wish for the elections in Osun to be free and fair? Is there anybody still in doubt? Adeleke, you want to tell us that you have any doubt? Tinubu plans to do you strong thing. APC plans to do you strong thing. You see their big wigs, the APC chieftains come out to say now that they put everything into winning Osun. But the people stood for you. How would you betray the people like this? One thing I know though, even though you, Governor Adeleke, appear to now be turning on the people that defended you, the truth still remains. The power of the people is greater than those in power. The power of the people is greater than the people in power. And when the people realize their power, guess what? What happened in Osun will happen again in 2027. So we're not bothered. Acknowledge whoever you like, Governor Adeleke. We know how we saved your election. And we are happy because we now know that the solution works. And we will deploy it again. Guess what? It was 2 solutions now. In 2027, we will be minimum 20. You won't know what hit you. You will not know what hit you, Tinubu, APC. You guys won't know what hit you. As the solution they come from right, now so they come from left. As they come from front, now so they come from back. In fact, as they come from up, now so they come from ground. There is no hiding from the technology that the people have deployed against rigging in Nigeria. So nobody should be offended. The only person that will be offended is anybody who is interested in rigging. And if you're interested in rigging, we not fear you now. Technology. Technology. Let me say, in fact, technology. When you put technology on top of a people united, the people in power will lose their power to rig. 2027, we move. One thing is very, very clear. G100 has come out with their own secret and hidden agenda. They are calling for opposition to unite. Opposition to unite. On the surface, they are trying to make it look like, oh, there is one free and fair level playing field through which they will come up with a consensus candidate. But information reaching us is that some people are trying to use the back door to get Peter Obi to step down for Atiku. If that is your agenda, G100, it is dead on arrival. You see, even if Peter Obi agree, whether obedience, whether compliance, we not go agree. So, it not go work for any consensus candidate to arrive or to emerge at this time. For any consensus candidate to work, we have to start from one point. Power remains in the South for the next 4 years. At least APC recognizes that. All the other political parties in Nigeria recognize that. It is only ADC that is going against it. So if Salisu Usman, or whatever his name is, that is leading this charge for G100, if he's sincere and he wants truly a genuine opposition consensus candidate to come out, it should not be the model of Ibadan opposition conference that should be adopted, where it appeared very clear to everybody that it was being arranged to favor Atiku. If that is the agenda, it is dead on arrival. The very first thing that will start the discussion at all for that consensus opposition candidate is power remains in the South. Once we have settled that question, then we can now begin any other conversation and any other discussion. So if that is the case, is Atiku ready to give up his ambition? I don't think so. But maybe he has learned a lesson from Osun election. So maybe he will have a change of heart. Maybe, just maybe. But whatever your hidden agenda is, trying to get Peter Obi to come and deputize, Kole work. It cannot work. It is DOA. Dead on arrival. But I won't end this video without reminding Governor Adeleke, do not take what belongs to God and give it to Caesar. The glory that belongs to the people, do not give it to Tinubu. The gods will be angry with you. Don't start like this. The people realize their power now. Are we ready to use it? I am sure that we are. 2027, the first person that will be embarrassed will be Wike in FCT. You guys don't know. You think it's by building roads? You are using what could have built 200 roads to build 20 roads. What could have built 2,000 roads to build 100 roads? Don't worry. You have built roads. It's good though you built roads. But we know somebody that will use what you spend to give us 10 times the number of roads. We know that person. So on top of your road, we go still vote you out. At least. Is that message not clear now? Imagine all the gari, all the cassava, the ewa, the agbado. Imagine all the rice that APC distributed. Where is this Arike woman that came out singing Obi Awadabi Ere Adeleke Wolelo? Guess what? It is Arike that has Wolelo now. So with all the monies they gave out to buy votes, with all the things they shared, with all the federal might they brought, with all the governors and all that, the thugs, those ones that came from Edo to come and be harassing people in Osun. With all of that, the people.
Yes, so this is a great analysis from Refresh Nigeria. Yes, he said it all. Yes, I wish not be Osun State people. You understand? We stood by their ground. You understand? Believe me, this man for losing this election. Let us be safe. You understand? Let us say the truth. Let us say the truth. How could not be then? The APC, they ready to ring this election, but the people they stood by their ground. You understand? They say no, enough is enough. You understand me? With this aspect, God will dedicate to rethink. You understand? May play a game where play a politics game where with Tinubu. You understand? Made the people not they disappointed in him. You understand? He need to play the game where, because no. One thing about this election is that when Nigeria need to learn, you understand? I think they talk. We need to as in they stay for the coalition. We wait for the call result. Till they call the result, they don't come out. You understand? They stay. They see they must see the hand. At last, they still. You understand? That is called confidence. You understand? They believe themselves. Say they know who they vote for. You understand me? So the pressure was too much for the APC to rig the election. You understand? Believe me, the pressure was too much. You understand me? Where?